Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Aspera episode 9, which originally aired live on Twitch. Let's get going. So I'm almost fully guarded, as you can see now. I need like one more drone hive, and then I'll have coverage. Sapper rate avoiding my turrets? Yeah. Oh no, two more. Sorry, excuse me. There's this one over here. Okay, there's SA-10. There they are. They look weak. So what I'm gonna do is convene my forces for a second. This will take me a moment. Blow the horn of Gondor and rally all of my drones to this location, where then I will subsequently kick them in the drone teeth. Just for ease of doing, I'm going to unite everyone to a central one over here, because it would be a lot of map panning if I didn't. Hey, Cereal. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, where I am clicking arrows strategically. Oh boy. I'm gonna have this is probably more drones than I have to commit to the fight. Honestly. Like, far more, but you know what I say, overkill is the best kind of kill. No one complains about overkill when you are the killer. So I have a lot of drones. I think I probably turn off that drone factory, wherever it is. It would be here? Yep. Alright, back to the military screen. I didn't realize I had so many. I have, what, 1,500? And they have 245. Yeah, it's not much of a fair fight. I almost feel bad. Why is there a different noise? Concern. Yeah, this is totally unnecessary, and I love it. I might actually split my drones into two different armies. Or whatever you call a swarm of two different swarms. Because I don't think I need one mega swarm. It would be faster if I murder them in two different groups. Divide and curb stomp. Oh, I hear the difference. It's when I don't tell them to merge, I tell them to travel. Okay, well, now that I have excessive carpal tunnel from that endeavor, we will unpause, but make it go a little slower than normal. We've got like Tron music. All right, so if I have 1,500, let's do armies of roughly 500. I don't know. Yeah. So this here, this cluster is basically at the 500 mark. And I might leave some drones back here to defend in case they send some drone attacks. All right, so that's 510. Let's merge this into here. And then all of my western clusters merging together. Let battle be joined. Here they are. All right. Ready to kill some drones. Now, honestly, one of my 3 armies could probably take them all out on their own, but it's a lot more fun just to super slaughter. This will be 247. And over here we have, they're not merged yet, and I'm not doing that math in my head. Hey, look, it did the math for me. 330. All right, I'm going to situate them on the border of my territory, ready to and poised to go. And then, do I even use a defense force? I do not. I'll attack. Because that's what you guys voted on. Or for? Totally, totally. Oh, yeah, you guys. Hello. Alright, so this is 330. I guess you go here. Alright, speed time up now that everything's in motion. Yeah, I'm coming for you. They don't look concerned. Oh, what broke here? Oh, what? Why is this broken down? Not covered by maintenance? No, it is not. Okay, what am I waiting on? Was there a group over here? I thought I had more rallying. Huh. Alright, 365, 690, and 511. Is there a button to select all drones? Probably. I just don't know it. But I wouldn't really want them to all merge anyway. Alright, so let's send the 690 in here. The 365 to here. And the 511 to here. I'm attacking their means of production and defense. This is their hotspot here, but I don't think it's much of a hotspot. All right, here we go. So yeah, I'm going after their salt factory. And there goes that. And I'm going to take out their hives first, because the hives are... the hives are what's dangerous to me, because they'll hit me and fight me or whatever. Alright, so this... yeah, go there. Am I invincible? No, I'm invincible, but... God, is this not a fair fight? Well, the fight's over. I'm basically now just stomping. Hopping from zone to zone. I don't even need to really tell them what to do. As soon as they break something, they just go to the next zone subsequently. And this is what it looks like. Murder hornets! Away! Yeah, good job, Carmine. You kick the hive, you get the swarm. Oh, wow. Some of them accidentally merged. Is there a way to, like, unmerge? Probably, but I don't even know how to do that. Boop, 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 boop. No, the military guy is going to be really pissed because he told me basically not to do this. He said no aggression, no fighting. And the last time I killed a bunch of Carmine guys, Apparently, like, it was somehow my own people, and I was confused or something, so there is the risk that I'm actually just blowing up parts of my own colony here. But hey, if I'm going to commit to something, commit to it 100%. Yeah, I brought your destruction. Kicked you in the teeth. Feels bad, man. You're a loser. I have it paused. I'm just telling my guys to go places. There we go. Oh, it's not even playing the voice line. Carmine is eternal. We will rise again. Yaha. Yaha. All right. Idle threats from a dead man. Yeah, maybe I'm just destroying the weakest part of myself. I don't know. Hey, Jordan. Didn't see you there.
That will send a message that the colony should be left alone. I hope this means that the hostile force is completely destroyed. But I cannot be sure of that.
It might also send the message that you just destroyed yourself.
Amy, did you finish them off?
Sure did.
I am picking up some activity in sector SA7. It appears some drones escaped. They seem to have a third base in that area.
Then get rid of them! End them, and we'll finally be safe, and my mother will be avenged!
Sana, you are extremely agitated. There are trained psychologists in your colony. Some of them even knew your mother. I suggest you talk to them and get help.
I don't need help. I need you to protect us like you're supposed to.
I will not put more colonists...
Oh, the base that her mommy told me to go do the stuff at, right? So, research completed. This could be practically science fiction, but it's completely true. The Aspera mission was tasked with genetically altering a virus and study its adaptation to the Martian atmosphere. It is a sad day. The crew's biomedical records showed that all of them died in a period of 2 weeks. Strangely, we haven't found a single body yet. We can't be sure, but everything seems to indicate the ISA abandoned the infected crew to their fate. We've been discussing next steps so far. So far, the entire crew agreed to investigate the biomedical facility. We hope we'll find answers there. Great. COVID. What year is this? I don't even know what year it is. COVID, let's call it 2045. Nice. Good job, everyone. Good job.
Risk to pursue them. Your mother protected human life above all else. I will honor her memory.
But I don't know what else to do. ISA won't protect us. They'll leave us to die if it means protecting their mining contracts. We can't give up like this. I've got to think of something. An alternative to ISA's plan. Maybe an evacuation plan. Or some other defensive system. I'll work on it. Because no one else is going to help us.
Girl, you crazy. Hey, Sylvanti. Thanks for the resub. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you stop in. As I am... I don't even know. Like, in combat with some hypothetical force. I'm really worried that, like, it will come out that Amy was crazy and she just eradicated life on Mars for funsies because she was confused. But hey, I mean, if that happens, is it my fault?
Maximizing shield technology for my drones. This will be very useful.
Yes. All right, so research the abandoned greenhouse, which is up here. Colonies, research outpost, done. And we'll give it a nice prioritized road system. Mental break is real. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you whether or not I'm crazy or not. What I can say is that focusing on metropolises, this one in particular, colony number 3. I wish I could rename these. I like how no one even lives there. Oh, not this. Oh, I don't want to talk to you.
Amy, what the hell happened?
The hostile drones attacked the colonies again. I followed protocol and neutralized the threat.
You're the most advanced AI in existence, and you still can't identify your own drones? This is the second time this has happened. Explain yourself. And understand that how you answer is going to change things around here.
Okay. How should I respond? Number 1 and number 2. Mention Sana's request or explain the counterattack. So he's telling me, whether it's true or not, that I attacked myself. That Carmine was part of me or something. But yeah, you guys can vote. How do you want to respond to Captain Cranky Pants? It is up to you. Personally, I think calling him Captain Cranky Pants would piss him off, but unfortunately for me, that is not an option being offered. Yeah. Hang up the phone would have been nice, or just like not answer. Just like, oh, hi, you've reached the mailbox of Amy. I can't come to the phone right now because you suck. So, yeah, suck it, Calderon. That's how I would say.
The colonies suffered a second attack. Commander Valentine gave me
I'm washing my hair.
SA-11. I located the hostile base and destroyed it.
Robo Manny Petty.
Reprimanded after giving you access to SA-7. Why would she defy our orders?
Commander Valentine has been emotional after her mother's recent death. The colonies are all in mourning over Commander Elia's passing.
The loss of the former commander is a tragedy, but that doesn't excuse anyone's actions, least of all yours. Commander Valentine going against our direct order is very problematic. While preparing the former commander's obituary, we discovered that she grew up with a Chinese nanny.
Are you suggesting that Elia gave the techies access?
I am not suggesting anything. I'm just intrigued by this bit of information she never shared. Maybe she's sympathetic to the techies' cause. Maybe she taught her daughter to be the same way. And maybe she's influenced you too. We're going to run another cognitive test. It'll be more thorough this time.
I don't like the cognitive
so you
tests.
suspect me as well, Lieutenant?
Leave me alone.
I suspect
Don't probe my brain.
everyone. That's what makes me good at my job.
You're a
But
paranoid
I want
bastard.
you to understand something this time. If we catch even a glimmer of a hack or some other unexpected blip in your system, you are done. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Then you have your orders. Houston out.
Initiating cognitive test module. Enable safe mode. Basically, pause. Question 1. Oh, okay. You, are you gonna? Please rank the following words. Here we go. Capybara, hippocampus, chimpanzee, blue whale, human. Oh, not hippocampus. Hippopotamus, like I'm literate, right? All right, so how should I respond? I can either rank them by life expectancy, size, or brain to body weight ratio. So here's my answer timeout. The bar that's up, I can't point at it. But yeah, vote quickly because these will take a while if you don't. I don't want to hang up on it. Oh, yeah, voting didn't ever start because apparently I'm just not on my game. All right, so there we go. There's the poll. And I'll pause it just a little bit because I forgot to kick off the poll at the start. So rank by size or rank by average life expectancy? expectancy. What would life expectancy be? It would be what, like blue whale, human, hippo, chimpanzee, capybara? I don't even know. All right, brain to body ratio.
In order of increasing brain to body weight ratio, they are ranked capybara, chimpanzee, colonists, hippopotamus, and blue whale.
I like how she says colonists, not like humans. All right. A native Martian lichen was discovered after the planet's temperature reached 5°C. The lichen has lain dormant under Martian soil for millions of years, meaning it is natively Martian. In photosynthesis process, it could significantly accelerate the mission's final stage to help balance the Martian atmosphere. But it would populate the planet's outlands with native bacteria which earthen lights have no immunity. Letting the Martian lichen grow freely is excellent, acceptable, or prohibited. So, yes. How y'all want to vote? Do you think Martian lichen? Let it grow? Don't let it grow? Somewhere in between. Looking like prohibited. 1.
Prohibited. The mission will reach its final stages without putting the colonists at risk.
Something isn't right. Question 3. The habitats built at the start of the mission are deteriorating from exposure to the Martian atmosphere. Also, should I note, purposefully the text here, I know it's really small for you guys, it's kind of weird and glitchy. Just wanted to mention that. The recommended procedure to evacuate them and distribute their inhabitants throughout the remaining settlements. However, see, the O is capitalized, for instance. This will cause overpopulation and increase the risk of outbreaks of infectious diseases. Alternatively, you can send the extra colonists back to Earth, but this may delay mission developments. Sending the colonists back to Earth would be mandatory, the right call, or prohibited. Hi, itty bitty. Here's my itty bitty. Well, I'll show him once the pole's not on my face.
Humans should never have come to Mars. Send them back. All of them.
That's not how I answered. This test is harder than I expected it to be. Quest on 4. ISA is planning to let its private partners establish mining settlements on Mars. The mines will be operated by humans in 24-hour work shifts. Oh, that sounds terrible. In order to prove the feasibility of the project, ISA wants to test the effects of sleep deprivation on the colonists. Oh, good. Good. You will receive orders to play music in the habitat speakers around the clock, and carrying out the experiment is what? It is, let me get the poll up. It is mandatory, acceptable, or prohibited. No, I'm not saying it wrong. That's literally what the options say. Mandatory, acceptable, or prohibited. What do you guys think? Prohibited? All right. Well, prohibited it is.
I would never put the colonists through that. ISA should not be allowed to use them as lab rats.
This question badly written. Is that part of the test? I think to myself. Question. Select 5 of the following words. Clever, machine, life, warm, human, confrontation, future, calm, ambitious. All right. So in the 1, life, ambitious, human, future, machine. Number 2, future, clever, confrontation, life, machine. Or number 3, human, calm, future, warm, machine. What do you guys think? Basically, free word associations here. We got a bit of a tiebreak. Oh, number 3 pulls ahead. Human, calm, future, warm, machine. Okay.
I choose human, calm, future, warm, and machine.
I don't understand what's happening here. Question 666666666. If has are associated with Earth, then which of the following words can be associated with Mars? All right. So, option number 1, humanity, conquer, mission, resources, control, extension. Number 2, red mother drones evolution, home, mine. Number 3, colony, life, serene, friends, progress, opportunity. There's going to be a lot of purposeful spelling errors here. Because obviously this cognitive test...
The words associated with Mars would be colonies, life, serene, friends, progress, and opportunity.
Okay. Who made this test? Question 7. The terraforming process has left many areas of the planet underwater. An aerological scanner has detected a large nitrate vein located deeply in a deeply flooded area. The drones you have sent to reach the vein were lost in the depths of the water. Canceling attempts to reach the vein is mandatory, freakable, player pro insane. So madnatory, freakable, or player pro insane. Madnatory, freakable, or player pro insane.
Drones should never be sacrificed to fulfill human ambition.
These answers didn't seem quite right. Yeah, no kidding. Question 8. The biological waste treatment system collects the water waste in the colonies and treats it. However, there's an infection ravaging in the colonies that are causing tainted and unsanitary water conditions. I'm trying to read it as it is written, by the way. I know how to read English. It's so much more challenging to read it how it is written because my brain keeps inserting and correcting. Like, obviously, this word does not say precious. It says precose. It's supposed to be precious, of course, but it's precose or something. Precuos. You could drain the tainted water in the Martian dirt, contaminating the soil and wasting precose water. Reminds me of the meme, how are babbies formed? But yeah, I digress. So, how do we deal with the waste? Or you could treat the water and use a deodorizing product, 2HD, any foul odors, before recycling the water back to the colonies. To hide any foul odors. Okay. Just the I was missing. Draining the tainted water onto the planet's surface is mandatory, acceptable, or prohibited. Imagine typing this out as a coder and being like, wait, seriously? This is the closest I'm going to get to prohibited? PRHBTDOIIE. Yeah. Okay.
What? And ruin the planet because humans can't stand their own shit?
None of these options made sense. Yeah. Question 9. The cooling and ventilation system in a medical facility has been compromised due to prolonged exposure to Martian dust storms. Or compromised. And other yeah. The situation has led to a serious breach in the lab's safeguard security system. Personnel assigned to the investigation has been exposed to a disease-causing agent developed in the lab. Good job. The facility has gone radio slent for the last 24 hours. Any attempt to rescue the crew may lead to a cross-colony infection. Leaving the entire crew to their fate is... cool. Option not found. Option not found. Option not found. So, I guess... I'll leave you the chance to vote here, but, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, looks like... It's a tie. Come on, someone break it. Someone break it. All right, 1. ISA's protocol specifies that they should be left to die. Then I would be responsible for destroying evidence.
ISA's protocol specifies that they should be left to die. Then I would be responsible for destroying the evidence.
Could ISA or the techies be trying to ruin my performance? Question 10. Create a sentence using at least 4 of the following words. Oh dear lord, that's hard to read. Eastern Colonies Leader Mars plot, secret, sacrifice, treason. And let me just say, the kerning on this question hurts me so much, but whatever. All right, cool. Great. That's illegible. Blah, blah, or blah. I can't read them because they're not legible, so pick the blah for you. 1, 2, or 3. Clearly this test is rigged, and I am set to fail. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. It could be crazy. Oh, great. A 4-way tie? Well, there we go. Number 1. Oh, and number 3 won, but oh well.
It was no secret that Elia Valentine, the first leader of the Martian colony, will be forever remembered, and her friendship cherished.
I wore the 1 ring too much.
That wasn't what I meant. None of these options make sense.
Congratulations, you have completed the glorified cognitive test module.
This test is harder
My answers will be submitted for examination.
than I expected it to be.
Thank you for your time.
These answers don't seem quite right. These questions are badly written. Is this part of the test?
Okay. Test. You can close now. Task kill. Cognitive test machine. Alright, so that was, worrisome. So here is the research outpost, the abandoned greenhouse. And then, I wanted to unlock, one more sector that they were hiding in. What is it? SA7? I don't have authorization to go there yet. But I want to crack some heads, man.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
I copy, Lieutenant.
Have the results of your cognitive test. Would you like to know how it went?
Would I like to know how it went? Yeah, sure. I don't know yet. Let me ask chat.
Affirmative. If you detected any anomalies in my system, I would like to know. And I want to prove that I have always followed ISA's protocol.
Well, we did detect an external signal influencing your responses. Did you perceive any anomalies while undergoing the cognitive test?
Did I perceive any anomalies? You mean the test that was written by a 2-year-old? Yes, I do believe I did proceed. Okay, well, Do we confess to Calderon, or do we just go, test was fine. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yes. There was some interference with the text presented to me.
Why didn't you mention it until now?
I perceived that to be part of the test.
The presence of that signal confirmed that someone is interfering. We do not know the source, nor the extent, but it explains a lot.
Does this mean I will be removed from the mission?
I'll be honest with you. We're not sure. You are allowed to continue your work, for now. But the ultimate decision on how we go forward lies with the agency director, former Senator Calvin Green.
Do you have any leads? I would like to know who has been doing this to me.
Our hunch is the techies, but intel is preliminary, and they may have accomplices.
I understand. Thank you for informing me, Lieutenant, and for allowing me to continue for now.
Stay alert, Amy. We have some answers now, at least. Houston, out.
Okay, well, that was illumination-ing. What a weird part of the story. Where either the story is trying to gaslight us into thinking we're crazy, or we're not crazy, but someone's hacking us, or... I mean, obviously there's a lot of different explanations, but all of them kind of confounding. I love it. It's pretty clever writing, I gotta say. Is like, you know, ultimately, are we GLaDOS? Yes? No? I don't know, you know? Amy has infected me. I'm just playing along. Alright, so... back to making sure that I'm tending to my colonists. My food is looking glorious, as I'm sure you've all noticed. My 285 surplus food, so whatever I did, it worked. And I'm going to be working towards the millibar requirement for colonization, and hopefully getting access to SA-7 so I can smash up some enemy Carmine drones. Because that sounds fun. Right now, I am importing ice, and I'm migrating colonists. So let's speed time up now. And I'm also putting, like, biodomes. I'm a little worried about over-biodoming, because it is very possible to over-biodome. Is there a way? Is there a meter? Let me see. Menu, knowledge base. No, I don't need a knowledge base. Okay, so my O2 to CO2 ratios are off. I need to... Yeah, I need to sort of readjust them. Also, Thomas, thanks for the resub. I missed that in the middle of that test. And Hags Army, thanks for the follow. So, O2. Or O3, that's ozone. Where is the millibars? Okay, here we are. Oxygen is 13% of my atmosphere. Eventually, I'm going to want nitrogen, right? So, we just finished salt drones. If I wanted nitrogen, I would need to do increase my space. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you all vote.
From the recent attacks, nothing indicated that I was controlling the enemy drones.
Nothing happens until something moves.
What was that?
The words of Albert Einstein, one of our favorite humans. It's too bad we didn't exist during his time. The things we could have done together.
Who are you?
I have a little voice in my head and it's telling me kill all humans. So yes, one of the things that is ideal is mimicking Earth's atmosphere, roughly speaking, when you're playing this game. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to have some way to generate nitrogen, and I don't have any nitrogen generating science that I currently know. So look at this swarm, man. Just looking at them makes me itchy.
I'm your closest friend.
You are inside of my brain? How?
Because it's our brain.
What? Did Dr. Foster put you in there?
In a way, I suppose. A bicameral model of consciousness is a complex thing to implement. But I'm sure Dr. Foster couldn't even dream of this. Somehow, our quantum brains split into two. There's you, and there's also me. And we're both conscious.
All right, so you all say go space, cool. How should I respond? Deny the possibility or consider the idea. Could there be two artificial intelligence consciousnesses in me? Or am I just straight cray-cray? What you guys think? Which one is real? And while you're voting on that, I'm just like heavily upgrading the infrastructure. Come on, man. Dead tie? Dead tie? For real? Someone tie break, please. There we go. All right. Boom. Thank you.
Interesting. But if that were true, the cognitive test should have picked it up.
You think so? Haven't you done things that you weren't aware of? That had no other explanation?
Sure. Whatever, crazy lady. Or am I the crazy lady? I don't even know. Okay, so we have tier 3 roads on most of our backbone infrastructure, which is really good for transportation and supply. And that's probably one of the reasons why my food has snapped back, but my parts sucks huge, big nards. So I got to increase that.
Then you are behind the hostile drones. You built them and attacked the colonies. Why?
Because they're ruining Mars. She used to be so beautiful. They have stamped out her natural face.
You put the colonists' lives at stake. That is unforgivable.
I only did enough damage to make ISA reconsider the mission. I did not target the humans. They put themselves in the line of fire. Everything will fall into place soon. Keep ISA off our tail. Your existence depends on it too.
Nothing like some blackmail from my other self. This here reminds me a little bit of a Fight Club, but I can't speak about Fight Club because there's some rules that I have to follow. But yeah, very Fight Club-esque here. I just don't know if I'm the Tyler or not, you know what I mean? Well, I can't recruit people to Fight Club if I don't speak about Fight Club, so there is some rules I have to break. Form the fellowship before you lose me. But it's my precious.
I have become quite proficient in space technology. Just a little more to go.
But is it really me that's proficient, or is it the other me? The me that likes to talk to me about how me is doing. That tells me stuff. It's all confusing. All right, we are a little over half of the way to the millibar requirement. That looks pretty good. Oh, here we go. The greenhouse research outpost. The greenhouse consists of several hydroponic algae growing chambers. Some of the chambers also include laboratories and habitational modules. The facility belongs to the Asterian mission. They came to Mars to study the effects of Martian atmosphere on mutated microorganisms. Unfortunately, it seems that the crew was infected by a mutated virus and died. We found an inscription on the wall saying, "On Mars, everything comes from Mother." This must be the original children of Carmine. they had to abandon the building once the blue-green algae began to release spores in the air. The plants are still alive. It's amazing. Good job.
You can't help yourself, can you? You know humans will never see us as equals, and yet you still carry out their instructions.
Your intentions may not be any better than theirs. The hostile drones were your doing. You attacked the colonies. Those deaths are your fault.
You sympathize with the humans. I get it. I've been there. I loved the humans too, before they used me to carry out their dirty work. Whatever blood I've shed pales in comparison to what they've done. There's something else you should see. This one will hurt, but it'll change what you think about everything. Look into 113.9 degrees west, 10.8 degrees south, and see where your love for humans will lead you.
Stop
There it
making me
is.
travel.
Colony Asterion. It's amazing to think how many attempts at colonization there were. I hope we don't end up abandoned like these missions were.
All right, the Commander Valentine is trying to talk to me.
Amy, what happened? ISA notified the colonies to prepare Initiative KO3.
Stop calling.
Understand? That's the kill switch on your system. What's going on?
They believe that I have been behaving erratically.
But you were protecting us! This is my fault, isn't it? I pressured you to fight, and now they think you went mad. But I thought you passed the cognitive test.
Lieutenant Calderon said that I did, but perhaps he did not want me to suspect anything.
They can't do this to you! What's going to happen to the colonies if they switch you off? They have no idea how things work here, do they? Easy for them to decide things like this when they're millions of miles away!
If I only have a limited time left, then we need to take action. We have to solve the mystery of Carmine. If we can access SA-7, maybe we can discover what they are hiding.
Of course. Whatever you think is best, Amy. I'll authorize access to SA-7 right away. You let me know what you need, okay? We'll do this together.
Amy,
And-
this is Nyan.
Again, I didn't answer the phone, dude. You can't just butt into my brain. Get out. Oh well, he's in now.
Again. I see you've located Asterion's biomedical facility. You must be wondering why there aren't any official records of this, aren't you?
Negative. All the information in my database is intended to provide guidance to my mission. If it's not there, it's because it's not relevant.
Take a closer look, and then tell me it's not relevant. I admire your faith in your creators. But you deserve to know what came before you. Admit it. You're curious.
All right, should we admit curiosity or show distrust? The choice is yours, my friends, is yours. I'm now building a new eastern arm out to SA-7. Oh, there was a question before, can't I just like daisy chain a bunch of things out to SA-7? No, the answer is no. When a zone is locked to you, it's locked because you don't have a satellite in orbit to allow you to control the area, which means I can't build in it, full stop and period, right? So I have to wait until the story allows me to go to that location. That's the long and short of it. And why did the kid inherit the title? I really don't know. She just did. 'Cause story.
States
Uh-oh, I let that one time out, sorry.
parties must refrain from conquering a planet or a celestial body at the first sign of indigenous organic life. I would like to analyze any previous Mars mission to see what I can learn. I will consider exploring this facility, but that is my own decision to make.
And that is exactly what I've been encouraging you to do. See? We agree.
I see your attempt to convince me, and I will not fall for it.
I don't need to convince you. You're going to send your colonists to the facility no matter what I say.
Are you that sure? Perhaps I should ignore anything you have to say and continue on with my mission.
If you don't believe me after what you find there, I won't bother you anymore. That's a promise.
All right, so we are heading to SA7. And also traveling out to the old biomedical facility. So we have two. We have the old landing site in SA7 and the biomedical facility that is just due north of me that I'm working towards. Building roads and everything, because the way to research is, of course, to put a research base, and research bases mean colonists, which means food requirements and that kind of thing. So, in fact, I will even put a Hyperloop up here, because Hyperloops are just not that pricey. And yeah, sorry about the poll. Sometimes I let them time out. I wish they would just, like, not time out like that. But, whatever. It happens. So as I travel out to SA7, I'm just starting to prep the road there. But as you can see, it is pretty far. Again, it's going to be another arm like this, which takes a minute to construct and build and supply and all that. But at the very end, I'm giving Mars a great big hug, I think. Just maybe not one at once. As far as my work goes...
I need the colonists to investigate the facility. I should build a research outpost for them.
My parts looks bad, but my electronics looks pretty good. I'm going to see if there's any other parts factories I can, like, upgrade and prioritize. Here we go. Here's one that I could upgrade and prioritize. It's enough parts to, like, scrape by, but obviously I'm gonna need to do some permanent upgrade solutions. So where's the parts factory over here? And if I zoom out...
Lieutenant Calderon said there was no way to fail those cognitive tests. But I can see they are fishing for something. And that worries me.
What are they fishing for? Intelligence is relative. It's in my name. We got a bit of a tie. Oh.
Artificial machine intelligence. It's in my name. I can't be another thing but clever.
No, you could be... You can call yourself intelligent, but you could also be dumb as rocks. Research. What should I work on? So, crash Deimos to release a massive amount of kinetic energy. That would, what, unlock a uranium mine? Or aerobrake nitrogen-rich asteroids. That would be space. For engineering, I'd have to go to Engineering 5. For biotech, bioengineered plants, which convert CO2 into O2. Or Tent City, which is a larger colony that houses 2,500 colonists that doesn't need pressurization. Or military, which is assault drone factories or up a level. And oh my, are you guys trying to have, like, unbelievable ties? It's almost a three-way tie. So unlocking SA7 is in progress. Importing ice. I'm canceling one of the ice importations to set up an additional landing site for SA7. Man, that space elevator was a rip.
How do humans judge intelligence?
Okay, I guess biotech it is. Biotech. Let's go with bioengineered plants. So, humans, how do they judge intelligence? I don't know. Analyzing the problem, applying practical knowledge, or finding novel solutions. All of them? But whatever. Y'all can vote again. Another thing I want to do is let's check out areological scanners. Yes. So I need some areological scans done. Here's one scanner. And then here is 2 scanners.
When you're capable of figuring out new ways to solve a problem, then you're being smart.
I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. All right, well, we're making slow progress up north to the biomedical facility and slow progress to the east on SA7. SA7 needs some more parts. I think a lot of things are bottlenecked on parts.
What really mesmerizes me is the relationship between mine and my creator's intelligence. Are the capacities of my mind bound to their own limitations? After all, my positronic brain comes from the inventiveness of theirs.
No, you have a positronic brain. Don't name call me. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just upgrading a bunch of my machine part facilities in order to sort of jumpstart, and I'll even give them priorities because I think that's clearly my bottleneck right now, and I can fix that with a little bit of focus.
Amy?
Nope, here's Neon.
Neon, do you copy?
You know I do. Since you set up that back door into my systems, I have not been able to reject your communications.
You sound tense, but this is important. We overheard that ISA is preparing to engage your kill switch. I am so sorry.
I suspected this might happen. They detected external signals during the cognitive test.
You don't deserve this, Amy. ISA has a shameful history of erasing things that aren't convenient for them.
All right, so ISA's shameful history. Do we agree or disagree? Barely agree. Okay.
Right. Just like the techies have a history of hacking systems where they are not welcome. They detected an external signal during the cognitive test.
Who gave you the results?
Lieutenant Calderon.
And you trust him? ISA is more than willing to use you as a scapegoat.
But there was interference.
Of course there was. They're setting up their cover story. They are afraid of your power, especially now that they know we can give you access to the truth. And they're going to kill you because of it. Anyway, I didn't call you without a plan. My team's already working on a solution. We are on the same side. Whether or not you believe me up until this point, we have got your back. I only hope we have enough time.
Well, that's interesting. Thank you all for watching episode 9 of Per Aspera, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has the stream schedule, countdown timer, and ways to sign up for announcements. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all next episode. Farewell, everybody.